Biases to look out for when you come to learning programming languages. As you embark on your programming journey, it's important to be aware of certain biases that can affect your learning experience. Here are a few common ones to watch for, along with some advice on how to deal with them. Confirmation bias. You might find yourself gravitating toward resources that confirm what you already believe about programming, ignoring any contradictory information. To counter this, actively seek out diverse sources of information. Challenge yourself by asking questions and exploring examples that push your current beliefs, as this will give you a more rounded understanding. Overconfidence bias. After a bit of learning, it's tempting to overestimate your skills. This can lead to frustration when faced with more complex tasks. To combat this, set clear and incremental learning goals. Regularly reflect on your knowledge gaps and take on projects that are just a bit beyond your current level to maintain a healthy balance. Sunk cost fallacy. You might feel compelled to stick with a programming language or framework simply because you've already invested a lot of time in it, even if you're not enjoying it. Regularly evaluate your learning path and be open to changing direction if necessary. Remember, it's okay to pivot based on new insights. Your overall growth is what matters most. Anchoring bias. Early impressions of a programming language can anchor your perceptions and affect how you view other languages. To minimize this bias, make it a habit to compare multiple languages and paradigms. Gradually introduce new concepts and discuss how different languages can tackle similar problems, helping you to broaden your outlook. Dunning-Kruger effect. In the beginning, you might overrate your abilities, while later you could underestimate them. Keep a mindset of continuous learning. Engage in self-assessment and seek feedback from peers. Collaborative projects can provide constructive input, helping you develop a realistic view of your skills. Availability heuristic. You may judge a language's difficulty based on recent experiences or hype. To counteract this, expose yourself to various projects and domains. Look into case studies that highlight both the challenges and successes found within different programming languages. Bandwagon effect. It's easy to choose popular languages or frameworks because everyone else is using them. Before diving into a new tool, take time to assess your specific needs. Understand the strengths and weaknesses of various technologies to ensure you're making an informed decision based on your goals. Imposter syndrome. Many learners feel like frauds when comparing themselves to more experienced programmers. You're not alone in feeling this way. Surround yourself with a supportive community where you can share both your struggles and successes. Hearing stories from successful programmers who have experienced similar feelings can also help you realize that these emotions are quite common. Negativity bias. Negative experiences can heavily influence how you perceive your abilities and enjoyment of programming. Cultivate a growth mindset by celebrating small victories and making note of your progress. Focus on the positives and create an environment where you feel comfortable expressing concerns without fear of judgment. Status quo bias. You might find yourself drawn to familiar methodologies and resistant to trying new ones. Challenge yourself to experiment with new techniques and step outside of your comfort zone. Seek resources that guide you through novel methodologies to help ease any apprehension about change, fostering your adaptability in the long run. By employing these strategies, learners can mitigate biases, foster a more holistic understanding of programming languages, and enhance their overall learning experience. Additionally, developing self-awareness about these biases in yourself and recognizing them in others can further improve your learning journey. Engaging in reflective practices, such as journaling your thoughts and experiences, asking for feedback from peers, and participating in discussions within diverse communities, can help you identify and challenge your biases. By actively working towards greater self-awareness, you not only improve your own learning, but also contribute to a more inclusive and supportive environment for fellow learners.